Today marks a little tick in history. Do you know what that tick is?
Hopefully not right here. The day that we say goodbye to good old
Bessie.
broken down mudroom that has been our kitchen.
That wasn't quite the word. My words were going to be the very last bit of demo that we'll ever do on this house.
Oh.
Kind of sad, huh?
Does the roof count as demo?
That's like
That's just tearing
replacing
off
a
the
roof.
roof?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Like this is it, guys. So today we're gonna tear it down.
Good morning. First day of the vacation. Up as the sun is coming up. Beautiful. Good morning, girls. And Willie? I wanna let them out so they can eat down their back pasture. It's getting a little overgrown. We're me and my dad are getting ready to head over to my grandma's house and get some work done there, and then we'll come back here and go to town. So, all right, up and at 'em. Let's do this thing. Happy vacation. All right, we just busted this thing out. My grandma got the shed delivered over here, and so we insulated it, ran electrical, and put lights. And put OSB over everything. So, how's she look? Not totally finished yet, but practically done.
Frog.
You found a little frog?
Yeah.
Don't let him run away. Let's see him. He is cute.
Look, he's stinking cute and
He's stinking cute. Oh. We love him. You can keep him for today and then we'll have to let him go. Let him go back outside, okay? Alright, I am fixing to start painting the dining room, and Jarrod's working on installing the ceiling fan and the faucet on the kitchen sink. So they had to run to Rainey's and get a few things, but they were gone till about noon today and came back and started working on those things. And Toby's laying down for a nap, so I think we're gonna start getting some stuff done.
Turn the light switch
Here's
on.
our new fan. We're gonna see if it works. Toby's got the honors.
Do this one. Okay, turn and look.
Oh. Oh, here it goes.
You like it?
Okay.
guess what, guys? Me and Carter got a new dresser.
You did?
Yeah, we will.
Grandma Hess bought Toby's dresser and our dresser, our old dresser, and we just found a beautiful dresser for Toby and Carter, so we just got it.
We did.
And it can go in their room tomorrow after the carpet's in. That's fine. It's 11:19 p.m. and we are done painting. Other than the bathrooms, we're done painting the house. Jarrod helped me finish painting the dining room, and so now after lots of thinking, I'm gonna go ahead and stain the dining room ceilings. Because if I end up not liking it, I can spray shellac over it and paint them white or whatever later. So I'm gonna go ahead and stain them now because goals are goals. And that was the goal, to get everything done, this, and then foam the cracks around the house before tomorrow morning when we get flooring. So that's what I'm gonna do right now. Jarrod's working on filling the cracks with expanding foam in preparation for flooring tomorrow. And after the foam and after the ceilings are done, our goals will have been met for the day. We're getting flooring today.
Getting all prepped. Sleeping, we're gonna vacuum it up, and it's dusty here.
Is that him? That's him. There he is. Got a buddy from church is gonna help us get some flooring in. We stayed up till 2:30 last night, this morning, and woke up at 7. So we are full of energy and ready to go. Open up this pretty little door. And then I'm gonna spray paint all the hardware black so that we can have a bathroom door, especially while we have visitors. There we go. That looks a lot more expensive. Here we go, floors are going in.
Thanks, Cody. I don't like having the pattern.
It's nice, huh?
Yeah.
We'll kind of give it out a little bit this way. Okay.
Stanley Fat Max tape
wall,
measure.
30.
Here we go. Still both nice and smooth. You're using 2 hands, cheater.
He was bracing his finger there. I didn't see that.
Oh, you can brace your fingers.
So if you're going for stability.
10 feet. I'm feeling 11 feet. Oh, no.
10 foot. That's not bad.
There you go, folks.
It's alright. Whoever needs to go like this to measure something in midair.
Exactly. Yeah.
Oh. All right. Perfect.
Taking this too.
Thank you. I'm gonna plug your ears because it's loud. Yeah, one more big one. Yes, good job.
Toby, what are we getting ready to do? We're going fishing.
We going fishing.
We going fishing. Toby, do you like fishing?
What's up, folks?
We're out here fishing, walking to the river. We're having an awesome time. We're getting ready to catch some fish, so be prepared, folks.
I got my first fish.
Say, I'm gonna catch them.
I got fish.
All right. So, didn't get as much done as we wanted, but we called it quits early. We got half of the house of laminate done, and it was the hard stuff, so the rest of it's just a lot of big straight ones, so it's gonna go real quick. And then the carpet tomorrow. So we called it quits early because we went fishing, and we went on turned out to be a 3-mile hike being chased by like swarms of mosquitoes, and there was a little bit of poison oak around, and there were ticks. I had one crawling on me. Cody and Wyatt, his son, had like 4 or 5 of them on him. So yeah, it wasn't quite the fishing trip we were hoping for, but it was still fun. You know, a wise man once told me, some of your worst moments end up becoming some of your best memories. So Cody, we're gonna look back on this, Wyatt, and be like, that was crazy, and it was kind of fun in a weird way. So anyway, so tomorrow we're gonna get a lot of this done, actually all of it done tomorrow, and we will be and have a normal house. It's gonna be crazy. So just got a shower done, clean, so we're calling it a night. Gonna relax and watch a movie and eat some ice cream. Hey, you're doing a good job, Toby.
What are you doing?
Painted those.
You playing with those? Are you working on the floor?
Yeah.
Is it looking great?
No. It's still looking in me.
Oh, okay. Feel better?
Yeah.
I feel better too.
Toby, what did you just tell Daddy?
So cozy.
Is it so cozy? Tell me when that shuts. Tell me when it disappears. Are you ready? Ready?
I'm baby shark.
Oh, perfect. High five. You want?
Now push it over that way. Push. Now roll it all the way out that way. Push. You can do it, Toby.
macho
And
man.
that's how it's done.
So you're such
Yeah.
a macho man.
Macho man, baby doll.
You're all done? Yep, just like that. Bring the furniture in.
Done.
No, they gotta nail it down and stretch it. While they are working on the flooring in there, I'm gonna work on sanding my vanity a little bit more, and we'll see how far I get, but it'd be awesome to put the stain on it today too. But I'm gonna do that. Toby is happy as can be watching Chicken Run, and they're working on the floors. So I'm gonna do this while they're doing that. We're all done. Look at this. Look how tight those edges are. Do you love your new room? They are wrapping up the flooring in the house. I was gonna say in the living room, but that completes it. And while they're doing that, I am gonna move out of the kitchen into the kitchen. Out of the mudroom into the kitchen. And then we're gonna tear the mudroom down tomorrow.
We did it. That guy right there. He's the man. He's the man. Floors are in. Bedroom carpets are done. I can't even believe it, babe. Are you kidding me? We just have clean up and trim work to do. And we're practically done with our house. Okay, in the bath.
Today marks a little tick in history. Do you know what that tick is?
Hopefully not right here. The day that we say goodbye to good old
Bessie.
broken down mudroom that has been our kitchen.
That wasn't quite the word. My
Oh.
words were gonna be the very last bit of demo that we'll ever do on this house. Kind of sad, huh?
Does the roof count as demo?
That's like
That's just tearing
replacing
off the roof.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Like this is it, guys. So today we're gonna tear it down. But yesterday I got all moved out of this little kitchen, and so it's ready to tear down.
Yeah.
And so we're gonna do that, and then we'll have just.
Time to break out the gun.
So tell us the reason. Why are we tearing this down? I mean, it could be turned into a mud
This
room.
was an afterthought mudroom. Literally, they made a little box under the covered porch. They enclosed it, and there's broken windows. There's two terrible doors.
Look.
So
There's a terrible window too.
terrible. You're a regular Ryan, Alice. So instead of spending the money to get new windows, get new doors, we're just gonna tear it down so that we have a complete porch over here, and then eventually when we do add on, we'll enclose whatever we want to enclose. But so that'll save us a lot of money from having to replace these windows to get the house refinanced. And so we're just gonna tear it down, and I just want to bust something apart. You know what I'm talking about?
So let it begin.
Game time. Ooh, ah.
Oh,
Sorry.
hurt.
You're
That was
just
a
a
big one.
tender ninny. Oh, little door, I'm gonna miss you. No!
It's time for the big guns.
You're right. Where are you holding that? Okay. Let's see if you can swing from up underneath.
Oh! Pinch my hand. No, I want to try it.
Alright, hurry up. Hurt yourself.
Oh, the whole lot of this actually. Oh, that hurts.
What'd you do?
The handle in the wood squished my hand.
Oh.
If anybody else's dog jumps and eats dust, comment below. Let us know. As far as we know, he's the only dog boy. What's behind door number 2? bring them closer to Jesus.
According to my calculations, I'm tearing this wall down.
Oh, your handle, your leverage.
Oh.
We could not have asked for more beautiful weather. I'm loving it, especially for being outside. It's just a nice overcast, breezy day.
With the applied force, you can get walls down. Check it. No patchwork. It's just stained a darker color in there.
Sweet. Well, there goes my kitchen. Jarrod thought he'd wash the hot tub at the same time. So what'd you do?
Well, good old brilliant Jarrod says, oh, let's turn off the water. So I turned off the water. And then I was like, okay, it's off. And then I went out and cut it on the backside of the stupid valve. There you go. It's done.
Well, we did it.
Now you can't really tell because the hutch is still there and everything, but we'll get that moved later when I get some muscles here. But it is knocked out.
So the plan for the rest of the day is basically cleanup. Inside we haven't cleaned up anything from the carpet. We've swept a little bit. But we said let's just go ahead and do the porch while it's beautiful and cool outside. Because it's been hot the last few days. So we're going to clean up this porch and clean up inside. Take stuff up to the shop that we don't need anymore. And
It's going to be a productive day.
yeah, hopefully, well, yeah, not hopefully, but by the end of the day, everything will start looking polished and shiny. Benefits of being lean.
Alright, she's all hooked up.
Mr. least flexible person I met. Oh, okay, that's pretty good.
Cozy at the cone.
Great job. All right, got everything swept out. Not dust mopped, just swept. Now it's time to clean off the porch. First thing I'm going to start with is the pine. Jarrod made a box just to throw all the pine in. Because we paid good money for this stuff. We're not just throwing it away.
That's right, you burn it. Makes good kindling.
Look, it's so bad.
Snakes are so bad.
White and black.
White and black.
black. White and black.
Toby, do we touch snakes?
No.
Why not?
Oh,
Bad.
Yeah. You see it? Daddy's picking it up.
it's so weird how they still curl when they're dead. Yuck.
Oh.
Yuck. Look at me. Are you ever supposed to touch a snake?
No.
No, sir. Snakes are yucky.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Look at his face.
Put them in the garbage.
You want to put them in the garbage?
Yeah.
Yeah.
This is how you move stuff up to the shop. We were already living pretty minimal as it was with not having a lot of stuff in the house, but we're hauling more stuff back up to the shop so that it can be even more empty while we do all the finish work. That way, when we bring stuff down, it'll be like I can clean through everything, clean out his toys and everything before we bring it into the house. So it's gonna be super, super, super nice. So we're just hauling stuff off.
Oh boy, she's gonna make dinner on this bad boy.
I love it, I love it, I love it. The stove is at the right height for me now. And I have no little twin burner anymore. So I have to cook dinner in here tonight. I'm so excited. It feels like we actually have a house now. I'm making dinner in my kitchen. And I'm walking into my laundry room to defrost our bread on the microwave.
And then this is the moth.
Did you find the moth? Thank you. I don't like moths in the house. Look at that handsome man. Getting right at it. First thing in the morning. It's so loud. later today at some point we have to go in town and I have to go to the DMV because my license has been expired for a week as of tomorrow.
Don't listen to her. It's her license has been revoked.
And we're gonna take our copper in and see how much money we can get for it. What's this? Kabam! Our couch is in the house now. I'm sitting on a couch in our house and I love it. I'm so excited.
Hey buddy, you eating lunch?
Hi. Look at here. I'm pulling my spices out of my little spice truck. Isn't that cool? I've had a smile on my face all day. Ouch! It gets so hot. Man, I gotta get used to how like a real stove works. The little stove, the little kitchen and the camp trailer. You'd like sit there and I would rest a spoon here all the time. Wouldn't even be an issue. Then I gotta be careful because it actually gets hot. It's not an easy bake oven anymore. Look how cool that thing is.
What's my daddy doing?
He's scrapping copper.
Papa?
We're gonna see how much money we can get from it. What? What's he doing? Is he grabbing stuff? Oh, let's see what he grabs. What's he gonna grab?
What did you grab, Mama?
A bunch of garbage, a bunch of metal.
Wow, look at those stuff.
So we sat in line forever. We came on the busiest time. Never come to the dump before. This is dump.
Not the dump.
What do you call it? Scrap metal place. And we left with, how much did we leave with, honey?
$4.80.
But at least I got to see some cool stuff. Everyone's coming in with all this big dump things, and we have a little box of copper. But
But for the copper wiring, the old wiring that we replaced, we're getting $66.20 a check in the mail.
that's exciting. That'll be a
Issued on
fun
Tuesday.
surprise.
So yeah.
Well, yay, what's the next step?
This works. First time doing dishes in her new sink and new kitchen.
First time of many. So far, so good. I love the way it looks. And I love the drain boards. That's so fun. I don't have to put mats on the counter. I do dishes and I'm not slouching.
First time in a year.
Yeah, it's true.
So, if we want 6 can lights, we'll have a can light here, a can light here. So there. And
So that's ideal.
6'1". Oh, bless you. 6 of them. Got it on the ground.
Close your eyes. It must be delicious. Is it alright? Need more sugar?
I think so. I'm not a real man, folks, okay? I gotta dull my coffee up with tons of sugar and creamer, but we don't have creamer, so...
This is the color he likes it. And it's half and half. So I'll give you more sugar. Are you nervous? I think you're super attractive today.
Is it my long hair like Chip Gaines?
Honey, you're your own kind of handsome. Your own
Like,
kind of good looking.
aww. And so now it's try to can light time.
And you're freaked out.
I've never done it before, so...
And drilling big old holes in brand new
A 6-inch hole.
drywall.
What happens if
A
something
little
gets caught
scary.
and it rips up the rest of it? Oh, poop. Makes me want to cry.
I love you, son.
Baby.
We did it. We drilled our first hole in the brand new drywall. And praise the Lord, so far it can be centered in the joist. We were nervous that it would fall like the hole would be way too big on for the can lights and have to like not be centered with the fan. And then that would kind of look dumb. But so far so good. You're close. Towards the window a little. Oh, a little more. How's it look? All right.
I gotta say, for measuring it down here where it should go, and then not knowing where all the joists are in the attic, turns out up in the attic, instead of being 24 inches or even 16 inches, they're like 10 inches apart. And we have to get a 6-inch can light in the middle of that 10. So we don't have much wiggle room. Where we marked all along here and taped off where we would ultimately like them, every single one of them dead on in between that 10 inches. God is good.
Are you less scared now?
Yeah.
Okay. The plan was to mark where we wanted them and hope and hope and hope and pray that the centers line up with the fan. And after that, if we had to move the outside ones over a joist or two, then we could. But that's crazy. Dead on center every time.
I'm a little nervous that this might only be for like drywall or something, but the guy said it's good for ripping through wood, so.
Makes your muscles look really big when you hold it like that.
Oh, have you guys seen this new Spyder 6-inch hole saw? Get it today at Lowe's. Easy install for can lights. Oh.
Something more stable. Would you rather me just stand on the ladder than hold the vacuum, because the vacuum's not doing much? Does it actually work when the battery's charged?
I'm through it.
Woo!
I just had this one on. First can light. Let's see how she goes.
Testing one out to see what it looks like.
To see if we should continue with the rest.
These are what are they called? A renovation model can light. Not a new construction, so it doesn't require you to screw things to the joist. That can just pinches to the ceiling, and then these guys slide right up in the sides and also pinch nice and tight. To change these, you just pull out this whole thing and change it. That's a nice looking seal.
Do you like it?
Yeah.
Spyder hole saws, the real deal. Tell you what, if you're installing can lights, all you contractors out there, Spyder hole saw is the way to go. That made it a breeze. I did get dirty, but who cares? Very clean cut. It cuts through drywall like butter, but then we also in this old house had shiplap that thick too, and it cut through both of those in a breeze with hardly nothing at all. If I would have had batteries charged up, it would have been done way faster, but anyway, pretty impressed.
Mr. Tough Guy over here was gonna mark a perfect hole and cut it with the Sawzall or with the jigsaw.
You were right, I was wrong. Totally worth the $35 or whatever we paid for that hole saw. Now we have it forever, and I'm gonna install can lights everywhere now.
Every day.
Just kidding.
Did we make a big mess or a little mess?
Big mess.
All right, we got 4 of them installed because we didn't buy 2 more cans. You want to do it? Okay, hold on. So I just wired them up. We'll see if I did them right. Toby has the honors of turning on the lights for the first time.
Whoa.
Whoa. How do you like it, babe?
I love them. That was a good move.
So we didn't do a lighted fan because first of all, they're not normally the best looking, and
They're not the
it would hang
brightest.
kind of low. Oh. Wow. Anyway, and so we were impressed with this fan. This is the same brand that we got at King Street. It's just the smaller version since we have lower ceilings. So we decided to just do the fan and we're doing can lights, and I like the look actually.
I am
I mean,
super
you can't just look up at them.
impressed.
This is the 5000, which we could always get different bulbs if it's too bright or. But this is the bright, clean white light, which I like a lot.
I love it. It looks so good.
Ice cream time at our new kitchen table. So, do you like it? Yes. So, ever since we've been out of the camp trailer, we got his little Like Me McQueen table at a Goodwill, and that's where we've been having dinners. And we wanted to build our own table here, but with time and finances, it's super expensive, and so we decided, you know what, if we can just find a decent deal on a kitchen table that'll help us get through till we can build one. And she found this one the other day, solid wood, super sturdy. It just said it was scratched up a little bit from the paint finish, and it was $50. And so we have a kitchen table now, and like I can sit and eat like a real man. Like I can't wait to eat a steak now. So eventually we will end up building a new table because we want a 10-foot table in here. This one's probably like 4 or 5 maybe. But for now, it'll totally do. It'll fit 6 decently, and we got lots of extra room around. But for now, this is gonna do the trick.
So today wraps up Jarrod's very last vacation. His very last vacation before we refinance. He has one in the fall.
For hunting season, so I gotta be done with the house by then.
One in the fall for bonding with the baby.
So, vacation over, but I feel accomplished.
We got a lot done.
So I hope you guys enjoy the videos. Thanks for tuning in and watching. We got lots done. We're gonna show you a little bit before and after footage.
I'm not gonna show them any afters. I'll show you a little bit of progress videos.
Spoiler alert.
We're kind of on pause now because we have no more money. And so we got to try to sell some stuff to make some more money.
Sell some stuff and waiting on a back paycheck at UPS. So
yeah.
Hopefully that'll help us get through to refinance, and then
we have a few things we can do that we don't need to buy things for because we already bought like the backsplash tile, and I have stain, so I can go ahead and stain the doors, that kind of thing.
True.
And the vanity. So
there's still sweat labor that can be done. But next weekend is Father's Day, so we're taking the weekend off. So maybe each night we can do a little bit of something.
Yeah. So the videos won't be as packed as they have been these last few weeks because we've been killing it. But
trying at least.
Yeah, hang in there, and we're hanging in there, and we're super excited.
Yeah.
But thank you guys.
Kind of looking like a house now.
I know. It actually feels cozy. Toby's sleeping in his room. We're sleeping in our room tonight.
Walking around in our socks and bare feet.
Yeah. That's fun.
Yeah, it's kind of fun. So.
But
thanks for joining us. Thanks for watching.
Thanks for being patient with us while you are waiting for our videos to come up and be loaded because we've been busy and haven't had the time to edit. Yeah. So thanks for that too.
So they're coming.
But mostly thanks for watching, guys. And have a good night. And join us next week. Your whiskers are still kind of pokey.
And say goodbye to the beard.